So today we will be discussing about the new Linux privilege escalation technique so that I have learned today. So type sudo l and you can see we can run the binary initctl. So this is binary that can be managed the upfront scripts, uptime scripts. Okay, so what are these uptime scripts? So whenever our Linux system boots on, there will be some certain jobs to be run, so those jobs will be started along with the system. So you can start those services and you can stop those services, and you can put some trigger condition, like whenever there is an event, like if anybody user has been logged in, then you can trigger the job. So all those files will be stored in hc init and let's say ls. So all are the jobs with the configuration files. So in the configuration files we will have the script like normal commands, so those will be executed whenever we the job is running. Okay, so this is the binary. Let's copy this. We have the sudo permissions, and now let's say list. So this will give you all the jobs and their status. So some are start and running, you can see they are running with the process id 2009, and some are stop, so those are in the stop or waiting state. So these are the statuses of our jobs. You can also type help. So you can, what you can do is you can start, stop, restart, reload status, list. You can also use these commands as well to reload the configuration. So in our jobs there is a test job. So you can see all these are the jobs. So there are 9. So let's choose this one, test.conf. Let's say nano test.conf. So who am I first? We are the kt, and let's la test.conf to see the permissions. And we developers group can write to this file. Let's say id, and we are the developers group, so we can edit this file. So what we are going to do is, this is just a description for the Node.js server. So whenever so these are the commands. So what you need to do is, first it's exporting home is equals to srv, and then it's executing this node javascript. So I don't know about this node.js, but what you are going to do is, you need to put your own commands at here, first line. If you put at the last line, so if I say like this here, and the script gets executed first 2 lines, and then at the third line it gets executed the job, and our 4th line never gets executed. So that's why I'm going to delete all these 3 lines. Now what I'm going to do is, I'm going to say chmod plus x like press s to make the sweet binary for the bin bash. So we can execute the bash as a root. So let's save this and let's view this, and perfect. Now what we are going to do is copy this, it's a sudo, and we are going to start the test. So that is the test.configuration. So the job name would be test. Now hit enter, and you can see the process id is 4071. Now let's ls minus la bin bash. So think it's in green color, so let's anyway execute this. I don't know why it's not showing S there. Bin bash minus P. chmod press S bin bash. Okay, there is a cron job running in this box that is replacing all our contents with this. So let's copy this one. Let's again chmod press S bin bash. So let's say restart. Now we can view the bin bash. Should show the S. It's not showing. So guys, now I reset the box. So let's go and try again. So let's copy this. So let's go and edit the test.conf. I'm sorry, chmod bin bash. Now save this. So now let's run this. So I think this command got executed under the context of the root user lsla bin bash. So now we can see the S bit here. Now we can run the bash bin bash minus P and we got the root. Who am I? Root. So sorry for the mistake. So somebody have rewritten. So I will show you why we are getting rewritten. cd root and ls. So this is the script that is going to be run by the cron job. Script.sh. So for every so I don't know is these milliseconds or seconds. So it's just copying the tester configuration to these files. So okay, I think someone has modified this so that it is rewriting for every second. So that's why in the we got that getting replaced. So now it's fine. So always reset the box when you do the vulnerable boxes. So that's all for this. We have learned a new technique for the Linux privilege escalation.